Welcome to Nanny Knowledge with Miss Jen. Welcome, mommies, daddies, nannies, and grannies. I invite you to subscribe to my channel so you can get updates and notifications whenever a new video is posted. Hit that notification bell, give me a thumbs up, leave me some comments down below. Thanks for tuning in. You need all of the people on your team to be on the same page with you. If you have a child care provider, a nanny, a babysitter, grandma, someone at preschool that's helping you with potty training your child, make sure you're all on the same page. Make sure that your nanny or your babysitter or grandma or your neighbor, whoever's watching the kiddos, make sure that they know what your methods are and what your techniques are and what phase of the potty training process your child is in right now currently, so that you can use the same words, the same terminology, the same instructions, the same signals, whatever it takes for your child to understand it's time to go potty, it's time to sit down, let's clean up, let's put our pants on, let's wipe appropriately. These are all things that you need all of the people on your team to be on the same page with you. All your teachers, all your nannies, all your babysitters need to know the process so that it stays consistent for your child and comfortable for your child, so that there's no strange, unpredictable things happening during the potty time. If you have a specific word that you're using for sit down or make pee-pee happen or let the pee out or let's pee or here comes number one, here comes number two, whatever your buzzwords are, whatever your terminology is, whatever your titles are for your poops and your pees, your poos and your wees, your number ones, number twos, yellow potty, brown potty, whatever your titles are for your potty, make sure that all of your caregivers and potty training helpers are going to use the same terminology for your kiddo so it doesn't get confusing. I have potty trained kiddos who regressed so badly that they were 4 and 5 years old and still would not go to the bathroom. I have actually talked to mommy clients who have a 16-year-old kid who still has issues, will not use a public toilet or a toilet at school or church or anywhere out on the road. So we need to make these toileting habits and these toileting behaviors very comfortable. Practice getting your kiddo potty trained out in public, at a public place where they're comfortable going, maybe in those family-style restrooms where it's just one family per stall or per room. Lock the door. Practice with your child in public restrooms. Your kiddo's eventually going to need to go to school, preschool, daycare, high school. Your kiddo's going to need to be able to go anywhere and everywhere. We don't want to raise kiddos who are afraid to use a toilet anywhere but in their own house. Practice at grandma's house. Practice at your neighbor's house or a friend's house or a cousin. Practice using potties outside of your own home. Practice using a toilet at a playground or a favorite place where they love to go, like a frozen yogurt place or an ice cream place. Maybe go to grandma's house and practice there. Bring your little toddler potty with you to grandma's house or to a neighbor's house or a cousin's house or a best friend play date, whatever. We just need to raise our children to be not afraid to go to the bathroom in a public restroom or in a restroom that's not at home. You know what it's like to have an urgent bathroom situation. You need to go to the bathroom. It's an emergency. And what do you do when you're not at home, in the luxury of the privacy of your own home? You know, I'm not a huge fan of using a gas station bathroom on the road or any of those kinds of dirty places, but being able to go to potty at church or at school or at the library, these are important steps. Most schools and preschools are going to require your child to be potty trained anyway, and they're going to require them to go to the bathroom. If your kiddo has not learned how to use a toilet at school, they're going to hold it all day. And these are things that can lead to medical issues like constipation, urinary tract infections, kidney infections, bladder infections, and could cause long-term medical issues that they might be stuck with for the rest of their life. If you're potty training a little boy, it might be easier in the beginning just to teach them to go pee and poo, number 1 and number 2, both, just sitting down, rather than trying to teach a toddler how to stand up to go pee. Especially in the beginning, there's a lot of confusion about that. It might be confusing for a toddler to understand why you're having them stand up to pee, but then sit down to go number 2. You know, what comes from the front and what's coming from the back. It might be confusing for them. So in the beginning, I always have the best success just teaching a little boy to sit down to go pee and poo, at least in the beginning for a while. If you're potty training a little boy, maybe you could ask daddy or maybe a big brother to help and chime in and maybe set an example for your toddler in training. Maybe big brother or daddy could show your toddler in training how to go potty like a boy. Daddy or big brother might be willing to spend some time with your child in the bathroom. Maybe just setting an example, not necessarily teaching or lecturing, this is how you need to do this, and we need to do this, and we need to try this, but rather just going about their business naturally as they normally would, nonchalantly and very matter-of-factly, because toddlers learn by example. Toddlers learn from role models, and they mimic our behaviors. So setting an example for your toddler might be the fastest way for them to learn. Boys sitting down to go pee on the potty can sometimes have a little bit of a spray effect, a little spritzing out of the front, a little hose action, a little pee mess, a little spray coming out in the front, coming right out the front of that toilet. And if that boy has to see mommy cleaning up that pee spray mess, then that's a negative association. All the little things that add up to these moments of negative associations need to be avoided and handled very calmly and confidently and happy with a smile on your face so as to not cause negative associations. Remember, one small incident or mess or negative experience on the potty could cause your child to have potty training regression. It could make them afraid to go to the potty. It could make them just avoid going to the restroom, avoidance altogether, resisting going to the potty. And by negative experiences, I mean scolding, being whisked up quickly and rushing across the house to get to the potty on time before the pee sprays out everywhere. Speaking of pee spraying out, most potty training toddler potties come with a little cup that just kind of clasps on the front of the seat, or maybe it's already built into the little ring on the seat of the potty to help prevent spraying when a boy is sitting down. If that's not quite doing its job and there's still spray stream coming out of the front of that potty, they do actually make an individual cup spray pee guard that can just snap on the front of a toilet or a potty that will prevent your boy from spraying out the front of that toilet, therefore avoiding negative associations and negative experiences on that potty. I'll leave a link down below for you. Bringing that small potty wherever you are from room to room will help avoid that mad, panic, crazy dash to the toilet and lifting them up by their armpits and running them through the house trying to get them to that toilet. Start doing activities near the potty or have the potty out in the living room with you or the play areas. That way it's right there. You've got a visual cue, which is setting your child up for success. It's one less mess to clean up and one less negative experience for your toddler in training. Again, praise those potty successes, lots of rewards, lots of accolades, lots of clapping and singing and praise. Do the pee-pee potty dance. If your child is shy or embarrassed or doesn't like too much attention brought to themselves, if you see their face getting pink and a little bit embarrassed that you're going overboard on the potty success celebration, then maybe the big hoopla and the potty party successes aren't necessary. You could give them a hug, tell them how proud you are, kiss them on the cheek, do a nice little quick cleanup, and then go celebrate together, just the two of you. Go for a little bike ride, go to the park. Maybe they've had enough potty successes on their potty chart to earn a trip to the zoo with you or an ice cream cone or something special that they can earn and work their way up to. And hopefully that will inspire them to keep trying and keep at it and do their best for you and have those potty successes. The sooner you get on this with your kiddo, the sooner you're going to have that kiddo trained and out of diapers. I know this is really, really tough stuff to go through. Been there, done that. And these weren't even my own kids. These are other people's kids. So trust me, I know how messy this can get. I know how frustrating this can get. And I know that it can make mommies feel like they're failing. Doesn't make you a failure. Doesn't make you a bad mom. The fact that you're sitting here right now watching this video is proof that you care and proof that you're trying your best. And you're stepping up your game, and you're going to do what it takes to get this kiddo not afraid to sit down on the potty. Be empathetic. Think about what it is that's going on in your child's mind that's making it so hard for them to just relax and go to the bathroom. Think about your child whenever you sit down on the toilet yourself. Think about what your body's doing. I know it's just second nature for us now that we're grown-ups, but think about what's happening to your tummy, the cleanup, the smell. Think about all those things and then put yourself in your little one's shoes. So helping your child be more comfortable going on a toilet is the goal here. Using whatever techniques and methods that we need to, no matter how bizarre or how strange. You got to do what it takes to get your kiddo not to be afraid of going on the potty. I hope I can help. You can do this, mommies, with a little bit of patience, some compassion, and a lot of love. I'm Miss Jen. Thanks for joining Nanny Knowledge with Miss Jen. Leave some comments down below. Give me a thumbs up, Hit that notification bell. Don't forget to subscribe.